Got a DR103 Hiwatt on the bench. It's the 2 input. Looks to be a late 70s amp. I should be able to get some dates from it when I flip the chassis over. Faceplate is in very good condition. The cabinet's very good down there. Let's have a look what the preamp tubes. These will all be coming out and go in the Avo Mark IV tester. They all look new, the Tube Amp Doctor tubes. I think they're Chinese. Got the partridge transformers, but the later black stickers, not the yellow ones. And 4 Tube Amp Doctor EL34s. Looks as though it's had some spillage in the past around here. I hope that's not got into the electronics and caused problems. I'll flip it over. So yes, it's the later printed circuit board amp, but still excellent construction, and the wiring is very good. Date codes, I should be able to see some on the Mullard mustard caps. This one A7, it'll be 1977. Oh, this one's C9, so that's a 1979. This one's C9. So this cap must have been on the shelf for quite a while. So 1979 we think is about right. It's had 2 of the filter caps changed with these JJs, and it's got 3 of its originals. Apart from those 2 caps I've just mentioned being changed, I can't see any work that it's had done in the past. So let's connect it up and see what the fault could be. So we're connected up, master volume halfway, presence backed off, middle treble bass halfway, and the 2 volumes halfway. And got it on the variac. It is switched on, the variac's turned to 0. We can turn it up slowly and look for any current draw, and that's good. We've got 150 volts in. It's behaving. Bring it out standby. No excessive current draw, so I can increase slightly. Let's measure a few key voltages. We need to measure the bias, make sure we've got bias voltage. Here we are, just on one of the EL34s. I've got minus almost 29 volts. Let's turn up the variac. Still no current draw. So we're at 240 volts now. And as bias is at minus 42 volts. On all 4 tubes, so that's good. But with no output, there's no hiss or anything. It does look as though the output stage is working. So let's check some preamp voltages. We'll start with V1, the anode, 222 volts. And the second anode, 226. Now that tells me that that valve's conducting. It's probably working just fine. Move along to the second preamp tube, and that has the 2 anodes connected together. That's at 173 volts. So that's probably fine. The next tube is the phase inverter. I'll measure the anodes actually on the board, easier to get to. Oh wow, that's wrong, at 458-ish, and one of the anodes pop from the speaker, and that's at 458. So that's doesn't look as though this tube's conducting at all. And the key is its cathode voltage, pins 3 and 8 together. 0 volts. That, by the way, is 0.43 millivolts, so 0 as such. So either that tube's not lit, the filament's not working, or it's open circuit. Now a very quick test to see if it's lit is just to feel the thing, and it's hot, so that tells me the filament's alright. Let's switch the amp off and unplug the valve. Take a look. Tube amp doctor. Oh, they've actually put an ECC 83 in. It should be an 81 for the driver. Got the schematic up. That's the driver. They're the 2 anodes where the voltages had risen to the supply, and the cathode voltages 3 and 8 at 0. So the tube's just sat there doing nothing. So let me pause it and find an 81 and put a new ECC 81 in. Right, I fitted an ECC 81. Just letting it warm up for a few seconds. Let's try it. Oh, there we are. It's come to life. You can probably hear the hiss. Okay, let's put some test equipment on it and see what it's doing. Okay, signal generator in. Dummy load at 16 ohms. I have one channel of the oscilloscope permanently connected to the dummy load. Master up full, presence backed off, middle, treble, bass, all halfway. So I'm controlling the output, the entire output, with the normal volume control. Bring it out of standby and advance the control. You can probably hear that in the background, and there's the output. Looks quite healthy. Let's get it up full, nearly 43 volts. So that's well over 100 watts. Let's see if the yes, the mid control's working. The treble control's a little bit scratchy. We'll be cleaning all the controls anyway. The presence control, they don't seem to do much till the last kind of quarter, and then do that sort of thing. And the master control's working just fine. So let's try the bright input. And that's absolutely fine, 43 volts. So yeah, it's basically it's repaired. We need to check it further and check all the grounds and all the hardware's tight and give it a full service, clean those pots. But we'd got a faulty phase inverter tube driver and the wrong one. So there we have it, DR103 now repaired.